to Cre8 by Innovate. My name is Tolu Akintaro.
And my name is Mirabel Oziema.
So last week, 2 weeks ago actually, we told you that it was a busy week at the hub, and we're actually having the R4i bootcamp. Now it's finally over, and a lot of us can be like, finally. But we're here to take you through a couple of things that happened during the bootcamp, and so that you don't miss out on anything. Mirabel?
But before we go into that, we have a guest.
Yes, we do. We have a fine young man.
Wow, thanks for the compliment.
Okay, so introduce yourself.
Okay, hey everyone, I'm Austin Michael from the electronics department, and we are here to have a brief conversation about everything that happened last week or the last 10 days in the Innovate Hub.
Like she said, we have been having a 10 days program where we call it the triple helix synergy.
Yes, we did.
R4i, Research for Impact, where polytechnics, lecturers from polytechnics came to the hub for Research for Impact.
That's actually a good way to put it.
Anyway, they were basically divided into 4 teams. These 4 teams came up with like 4 projects, 4 different prototypes. We had team quality education, we had team energy, we had team
reduce poverty reduction. Yeah.
Then we had
yes.
basically these teams did beautifully well. It was a sight for sore eyes. Basically, I was picked by team quality education.
Right.
They're trying to reduce they're trying to rather improve the quality of education in the northern region of Nigeria, which I mean it's like
they have like 0.something% of education, especially for the guys, for the boys.
Based on statistics.
Yes, based on statistics. So they came up with an idea, or rather a prototype. It's an LMS. It's a platform, basically where primary school teachers, for basically primary school teachers, they can like improve their quality of education because it has all the curriculums. The platform takes them through the entire process of learning. So whatever they're going to be teaching in class, they should have mastered it properly before they can actually transfer the knowledge to their pupils, which I mean it solves a lot of problems. And then they can track the progress of this teacher. Like you can't go and teach what you don't know.
Yeah.
So like this platform helps, like, oh, okay, you know it. We can ensure that this teacher knows what he's teaching. Not like you go there, you say, what is 1 + 1, and you're saying 3, and everybody will agree it's 3 because my teacher said so. So this is like the best way. I feel like one of the best ways they can track that.
Yeah.
I worked with the poverty reduction team.
Okay.
So basically what we did, we used YE community as a focus of study, and due to findings we found out that these people were agriculturalists and artistic in nature. Now the aim was to reduce poverty by 50% amongst these women. So due to findings, it was made known to us that okay, the women majorly venture into poverty. So we tried to see, the challenge was to how to improve this production of ceramic products using an improved pottery technology. So we tried to, after much dialogue and communication, we came up with the pottery wheel. So while we were still subjecting it to further analysis and all those things, so we had an issue. That was the issue of power, because that was not our problem to solve, that was a government problem. Right. So we looked for a way to bypass that issue. And we subjected it to much more dialogue again and brainstorming, and we came up with the SPPW.
What's the SPPW?
That was the solar power pottery wheel.
Okay.
So motor, a charge controller, a solar panel, etc. Its sole function now is just to actually produce, mold and shape ceramic products at low quantity, using improved technology, then at high quality and high quantity. That was just the aim.
Can you see the innovation behind that one?
So I was going to say that it might sound like these guys are speaking gibberish, but it's not. Because I also remember that I sat in the brainstorm for affordable energy, and I had never in my life thought about a cooling vaccine system.
I mean,
In my life, something that I probably complained about, but I never thought about that we'll have a cooling system where it will actually, even while it's on a bike, it will actually be cooling. I never thought of it. So when they came up with the idea, I'm like, you guys are thinking. Like,
I mean, one thing I like about the cooling vaccine box is basically that they're trying to make this thing in-house.
yes.
You know, most of the cooling vaccine boxes or technologies we have are imported. So now being able, as Nigerians, being able to build our own and seeing it work, you know that vaccines are only viable, their use is only based on their viability. And that alone, finding a solution, I mean...
that was mind-blowing for me, because I had remembered during the pandemic we're still in the pandemic, but in 2020 when it was time for people to have vaccines, a lot of people in the rural communities did not, until date, still don't have access to the vaccines. So I just had an aha moment of, oh my god, this would change a lot of things. Like, that was like, for the times that we're currently in, where COVID is allowing us to take booster shots. I don't know how many other shots we're still going to take after the booster shots. It's an innovative idea that works even for, not just for Nigeria, but it's a marketable solution. Especially for maybe not for the West, but for the continent, it's a marketable solution because it's one challenge that we're currently having. Routine immunizations are hard to actually come by because there's a struggle with getting vaccines to these children. So yes, we still have polio in so many parts of the world, but this would actually solve a lot of things. Anyway, it feels like we're talking too much. It's time for us to take a break. You want to say something?
No. It's quite, the whole experience was quite, to me, honestly, it was quite a great experience because, like she said, it was a triple helix combo. That's people from the academia, private industry, and the industrial part of the country came together, came up with challenges, and were like, okay, how can we solve this?
Exactly.
We brought up solutions, subjected to further analysis and questioning, and after brainstorming, so okay, this is how we can implement this. So we tried through the first stage of prototyping, coming together, bringing our ideas, this can work. I remember when I had a conversation with one of the people from the energy department. So before they went into further analysis, he was talking about the base issue, energy. So I was talking with him. He gave me an illustration of, okay, you see, we are wasting energy in Nigeria. I was like, how? He gave me an example. He said, okay, someone wants to bathe hot water in the morning. It turns on the tap. It flows. It gets hot, really hot, that to the extent he pours out some to pour cold water. He said, what you just did there was to waste energy. I was like, how? He said, okay, the heater we use in our house actually have temperature gauge, which you can just set it to the particular temperature you want. And actually know the function of that. His own is just, okay, I bought an heater. Turn it to max. And that's all. So we are trying to see, okay, how can this knowledge now be actually passed from one person to another? That's where people like the quality education comes in. So you see, actually, all these problems are quite wonderful, because to think that people like this in Nigeria actually came up with this idea and see, okay, how can we solve this? And the solutions were wonderful.
We're going to come back to that because we all have experiences from it. So we'll take a break on our segment, how we'll do it, and show you what really happened. that you're going to have so much fun on it, and I hope you actually saw the magic. Guys,
That you would have seen me there. You would have seen me there.
the magic that the lecturers actually came, because that's all I can call it. There were times when I wasn't even sure what they were about, but
You know, like doing this thing within 10 days.
yeah,
I was here on Saturday.
yeah.
You know, like first the brainstorming section, they had to go through a whole brainstorming section. If my friend was here, he would say my brain was storming. The brainstorming section was just, I mean, everybody was all over the place. You understand? Trying to look for where can you actually give reasonable input. And for me, I focused on quality education because, as you know, UI UX designer, so I had to app 247. Working with, like you said, working with lecturers, it's not being so. When you're in classroom, it's different from when you're actually collaborating with them.
Side by side.
It's like, sir, sorry, it's not like that though. It's like this, and they're like. It's like, do you know that I studied this thing in school
Exactly.
when 1990 something, and you're not like,
And then you with your 2 years
sorry,
experience.
sorry, that kind of thing. But then, besides that, it was fun.
Yeah, it was.
It was fun. Like everybody was everywhere. You're doing something, and you're doing something meaningful. You get some days pass. You're stuck on a particular project, but this one you have to be thinking as fast as you can because it's small lapse in time. The grand finale, the closing event. Everybody,
As young people in the innovative space, it's important for us to know our onions, because as much as we had these lecturers with their doctorate degrees or professorial degrees, there was a point where they actually respected the fact that this small boy,
We had a lot to bring to the table.
yeah, this small boy actually has a lot that, he's making a lot of sense. Or when you actually know what you're saying and you're affirming it with your words and with your actions. There was a point where you could see them take a step back and actually listen to what you were saying, because it was like, oh, this person is small but mighty.
I experienced that kind of experience because Nizo and his old look and the dress, and when we were showing me during a particular session, the lecturer looked at him and was like, I think I've been doing this wrong. So I asked him what happened. He said, literally he has been sending people out from his class with that kind of looks, the dress and all.
Yeah.
But hearing him speak today, it seems literally you can't judge a book by its cover, because it's not about your approach, it's not about your parents, it's about what you have upstairs. And Nizo brought a lot, it's the whole data analysis and science, and he brought a whole lot to the table. So the man was literally dumbfounded.
He was blown away. I can imagine that thing. When I was in school, if you had high hair, they would just pursue you. Doctors of having dreads.
You get? So it was that moment for me. I felt we humbled the lecturer.
Yes, yeah.
We humbled in a way where I believe strongly that when they go back to school, I mean, they should be in school by now, but once they start classes again, there's certain things that will change around the way they actually teach and lecture, because they've actually seen young people teach them, and they've seen that we've actually done it different. And for that, I'm like, we did an amazing job. I feel like if nobody gives us a round of applause, we give ourselves a round of applause.
Innovative staff, a round of applause.
Yes, you guys did an amazing job. Everybody.
Anyway.
Any final thoughts? I mean, that's pretty much. Is there anything else that you feel we could have done better, or?
No, not really, because this was the first experience, so it was like came unexpected and they just cut us offside. But still, we put our all in it, and at the end of the day, the event was successful.
Absolutely.
That's what really matters. That's success.
I mean,
so looking forward to the next one. I think we could. I think in regards to the time frame, we could extend it a little bit, but apart from that.
So from 10 days to 15 days.
Yeah. That one is under consideration.
Under consideration, like you say, but at least we know what to expect next time.
Yeah.
Because with this, we have actually accumulated lots of experience from this program, so we know what to face the next time it comes.
I mean, now you can also write on your CV that you know how to you know how to make solar portraits.
That's a plus.
You know.
That's a
So,
plus.
anyways, Mirabel, anything last final thoughts?
Today is World Tourism Day.
Yes, I almost forgot. Today is World Tourism Day, and we're here just to celebrate it. Michael, what's like your favorite destination ever? To travel anywhere, experience tourism in any part of the world,
A tricky question.
or in Nigeria.
Leave Nigeria for now.
You should.
No. I love my country. I'm a patriotic citizen. But if I had a blank check to travel anywhere in the world, I would probably go to Paris.
Oh, well, why Paris though?
Literally, I want to experience the romantic nightlife.
You just lost in Paris.
No problem. I'm not
As for
going.
me, you see Amsterdam. Amsterdam.
See, I always tell people that, see, you people are underestimating the Netherlands. I don't know how to explain it to people, but you. Anyway, on that note, thank you guys for being with us. I hope that you actually learned a thing or two from our recap of the R4i. We hope to see you next week again with another interesting topic. Obviously not the R4i, but we'll be here again next week. From us, bye.
Bye.